Hello, everybody. Welcome to SBL Week 6 Match of the Week with Robby Rabs versus Richer. I am Pick Sixy, joined by my co-host.
Cyber, what's up?
There you go. I'm super excited for this match. These are always so much fun. I think a decent amount at stake this week too. Could see Richard's first win coming out here.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
excited.
Yeah, this is honestly, hey, at this point they're both vets, so we should see a pretty good match. And so starting off, our first competitor, Robby Rabs, we've got his team here. We've got a Bax Caliber loaded dice icicle spear set with the sword stance, and you can see there it's got the Terra Ghost. So Terra Ghost obviously has a lot of utility for its weaknesses, also can avoid a fake out. Then you move on, we've got Iron Shreds with knockoff Iron Head Body Press, Booster Energy set, a pretty standard offensive set with some booster speed. We move on to Salazzle, and it's got Fake Out Sash, Flamethrower Taunt. You know, again, a pretty standard set there. Primarina with the Throat Spray Hyper Voice setup, but look at that interesting little move we've got. We've got Reflect on it. That's new. And it's a Terra Grass.
Is that... Looks like there's 2 reflects on this team.
Yeah, there is 2 reflects. You know, he's trying to get up that damage, that physical damage block right there for that Ursaluna, I guess. And then you got Mesprit with the Chillin' Berry. For those who don't know, that halves a normal type attack for one use. And then obviously it's got a Imprisoned Trick Room set, which is very good. And then Mabostiff with a Choice Band set. Strong, very strong Pokemon there.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, you can tell he's
Pretty
got
good
a lot
team,
of
I think.
he's got a lot of anti-prep for that Ursaluna.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, especially going into a game like this against a Trick Room Ursaluna, that's kind of what you want to be doing, right? And I think,
Yeah.
for Robbie's credit, he's done a pretty good job preparing. At least in the team sheet stage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, looking here at Rich's team. Interesting right off the bat, a Destiny Bond Smeargle with Quick Claw. You don't see that's like a Mega Banette strategy, but
That's crazy, right?
I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Ursaluna, pretty standard set, although with Terrifying Drain Punch. It's pretty interesting, although not super not crazy. It's pretty good set, I want to say. A Brute Bonnet here with Close Combat, Seed Bomb, Spore, Rage Powder, kind of I guess a supportive, really strong physical attacker, Tentacruel, Chilling Water, Sludge Wave, Dazzling Gleam. I want to say pretty standard stuff all in all. And then this Driftblim and Cresselia just really strong. Or not really strong, but just like, again, standard stuff. Yeah. I am curious though how Cresselia is going to deal with this Imprison Mesprit. Interestingly, they both have Reflect too, so could Mesprit be imprisoning Cresselia's Reflect?
Yeah, that's really interesting actually, because I wonder if Robby might not have expected that. Maybe he did, but that's a really interesting little twist for the Cress.
Yeah, I know. I'm curious to see how this turns out. Then it'd be really funny if Cresselia tries to set up a Reflect and Mesprit just like, nope, can't do that. I don't know if that's that's likely to happen, but it'd be hilarious to see that.
Another interesting thing on that Cress is it's got Future Sight, so.
Oh right.
Kind of, he's investing for the future, as some could say. Trying to get that big hit later. I'm interested to see that. That'll be interesting.
Making your socks up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm really hoping that the Smeargle Destiny Bond and Smeargle Glaive Rush comes out in some full force. Smeargle in the past in Rich's team has done some attacking stuff. I remember invested in the Pop Bomb in a few games. So if this Smeargle is really like physical attack based, I don't think it'll do that much damage, but I mean it'd be cool to see.
Yeah, I wonder if it can pull at Oko on the backs. You know, it's gotta be fairly close. It would be truly shocked. It's gotta be fairly close.
Maybe. I wouldn't know the calcs off the top of my head, but I would be pretty shocked to see that.
Yep. Well, that'll be a fun set to watch for sure on the Smeargle. All eyes on him. And it looks like we're getting into the match here. It's starting up now.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
So who do you think we're gonna see the leads here? I mean, we'll find out in a second. So
Yeah. Well, I definitely think we're gonna have some kind of speed control on both. We might see the Mesprit, honestly, from Robby here. Oh,
interesting.
he chose instead to kind of opt for, or let's. Yeah, he chose instead to opt for the Salazzle fake out, which is certainly
Hmm.
interesting.
Yeah, I mean, with Drifblim, with that Trick Room is basically just free to get set up here. I mean, although it is a choice band on boss diff, I'd be pretty hesitant to click Trick Room.
Oh yeah. Well, he went for the attack, and it
Oh,
goes. Oh man, very
yeah,
powerful move
well.
there.
The nice thing about boss diff in this set is that it basically accounts for any lead. Probably does huge damage to Cresselia, does huge damage to Drifblim as we just saw, and then it also intimidates the Ursaluna. It kind of does everything.
It really does. And the sad thing is, it even intimidated poor Smeargle, so that Glaive Rush is even weaker. I feel like he should have a permanent clear amulet because of how much we want to see him.
Yeah, although, I don't know, we just saw a lock-in onto that Smeargle.
Yeah.
Do we see Smeargle press Destiny Bond?
Oh man. We really might see it this turn, and I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for the kill on it either. It's kind of an obvious protect situation for the Ursaluna if you play the classic Flame Orb playstyle.
True. Although I think in that scenario, there's a case to be made for Spore from the Smeargle. It does have that, right? I'm not crazy?
It does. And the crazy thing is,
Okay.
it's got Quick Claw. Oh.
Uh-oh. That's not gonna matter too much.
Oh, how'd he fall for
Yep,
that?
there's this.
How'd he fall for the taunt? Oh!
Dang, no protect on the Ursaluna either.
Oh.
I mean, it's good damage, but Burn would have killed that thing.
Yeah. I am surprised to see, how they both played that. Robby called the no protect. I guess he was pretty confident in general that if he can get the taunt off, he's not too scared of the Smeargle. And honestly, you're probably right. He was likely respecting the Destiny Bond as well.
Yeah, I don't think Glaive Rush is going to do much. I mean, Smeargle's just a dead weight at this point. If I'm Richard, I think I'm trying to switch the thing out.
Oh, and there you are, right again. Richard realizing it is dead weight. He wants to get something else in here. Oh man, so we've got a Brute Bonnet with the booster attack. That is always very scary.
Oh, the Terra on Robby Rab's side. Or no, I don't know this actually. I don't know who said this on. Richard's side.
Terra fighting. I wonder, does that have good defensive properties against Robby's team?
Well, it certainly resists a crunch.
Oh, that's true.
From a boss if he's locked into that.
Ooh. Yeah, crunch. Honestly, Dark Type now just becoming very bad for what's on the field here.
It looks like he was able to, just said, you know what, Brute Bonnet, you're gonna have to take the hit this time. Don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
The thing about that though is Brute Bonnet's probably gonna get outsped next turn by the Salazzle, who hung on with a Focus Sash.
See, that's what's interesting, right? It doesn't have Sucker Punch, so Salazzle does just outspeed here. I will say, if Robby's not teching the team sheets, he may not see that. He may be like, oh, it's got a Sucker Punch. You could always flub that up.
It's true. I've definitely been there in that scenario where I just didn't want to read my team sheet and got fucked because of that, but we'll see.
This is
interesting. The Moonblast though.
He's opting for Moonblast. I'm really curious to see how Richard plays this. Oh, and I think the Moonblast one of these will kill, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the correct play. I don't know really what Brute Bonnet's capable of doing besides Rage Powder and seeing if it can live something, but fortunately.
Well, now we get to see who Richard's fourth, or we've already seen his fourth actually. We've got Smeargle here coming in for sure. He's got fake.
That's true, yeah. So Salazzle is threatened right now.
If I was gonna bet on anybody, it would be Smeargle.
Although, actually, I don't think you should, because his only attacking move was a Dragon type move against the Fairy type Primarina.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't really.
You wouldn't put your
Destiny Bond.
Oh. You know, differential secured.
Differential secured, you know.
So true. So true. We need to see more Destiny
Bonds. You gotta do, and that's there. That's the play.
Oh yeah. We need to see more of it. It can secure the differentials. Good play by Richard.
That's really what matters. I think winning is second to getting your differentials up. So what kind of smart play?
What kind of adaptations do you think Richard needs to make here going in game 2? Maybe the Crest?
Honestly, I don't know. I think Crest probably has a good chance to live a crunch from a Mabostiff, but just the fact that Mabostiff can come out and just, I don't know, do tons of damage. I don't know if I'd even want to lead a Trick Room lead. I think I just want to maybe see what I can do without it.
Yeah, honestly, that might be the play, especially since it's banded. It was a good call by Robby just to get a lot of offensive pressure really quick. I wonder, you know, maybe Tentacruel would be good here. I mean, Tentacruel pressures pretty much everything on this team.
That's true, yeah. Salazzle doesn't want to be out against it, but Mabostiff doesn't with that Dazzling Gleam. I think that could definitely be a good adaptation here. But yeah, if I'm Richard, I'm thinking, how am I gonna avoid Mabostiff just destroying my guys off rip?
Yeah. Yeah, and he's got a couple tools.
I think so too. I just keep thinking back on how strong this Mabostiff lead is. Like, the Intimidate shuts down most of Richard's team, and I mean, besides Tentacruel, I don't know how you adapt.
Yeah, it definitely hurts a lot of this team. I guess the one thing is you can pivot well. There's a lot of really good tools here, like Rage Powder, Fake Out. Obviously, Trick Room is very strong as well. I mean, and honestly, the Terra-Fighting Drain Punch is good. If he can position the Ursaluna, even -1, it may kill Terra-Fighting and the Surge. So he's definitely not without
Same lead as last game. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I definitely did not expect this lead coming forward, but again, I think Drifblim is just in a really scary spot right now with Bash Caliber. Things haven't changed that much.
Yeah, that Fake Out priority on Robby's side just gives him so much control in this particular scenario. I think Robby just kind of realized he can just put anybody next to this Salazzle and he'll be in a good spot.
Oh, but now wait a minute. The Terra Ghost on Smeargle is gonna stop that Fake Out from Salazzle.
A double Terra. Oh, but Robby also Terra Ghost with Bax Caliber here. So we may see a double Fake Out dodge.
I think we will. Yeah, the Terra on Bax Caliber was such a good adaptation in case Richard decided to Terra Smeargle this turn, and I think it's gonna work out.
That's a crazy turn. And this will guarantee Oko. Well, he got the crit.
Didn't even need the extra 2 hits.
Robby's pulling his luck. He should go get a lottery ticket.
That's how it goes.
He's showing us all. Well, here comes the brute bonnet.
Oh, that is not the lead you want to see.
If only it had Sucker Punch, that'd be a decent amount of pressure to be under. I wonder what he can do.
Yeah, I don't know what Brute Bonnet contributes here. I guess just the Rage Powder, and maybe to hope you can live from Salazzle and Excalibur.
Oh!
Quick Claw!
Oh man, what a play! Richard gets the Quick Claw proc, and he kind of takes a decent advantage there with that.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. That's big damage though from Salazzle. Oh, the double spore. Oh,
the double
man.
sleep.
Robby, put your nightcap on, boy. You're gonna sleep for a little bit.
What is this, Cam's team? What's going on?
You know, the sleep teams, you know, they do get the hate, but you know, Smeargle with the quick claw, that was kind of cool. That was kind of cool.
Kind of clutch.
That was kind of clutch.
Now Brute Bond's gonna hit this Excalibur for a trillion damage or something.
Wow. That
Just
did not do what we needed it to do.
I don't know if I would have. Okay, am I stupid? I am stupid. I figured that this Brute Bond had a Dark type move, but it just has Seed Bomb and Close Combat.
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't bring Sucker Punch or a Dark move, so just kind of Seed Bombing, which isn't necessarily bad. I think this is a really good switch in too. Robby really needs an early wake up here.
I don't know that he's gonna get it though.
And there goes Bax. And now there's going to be an Ursaluna that is burned on the field.
That's where the cookie crumbles. Now Salazzle's not in such a comfy position anymore. I think we can see Mabosstiff come in here and maybe intimidate both these Pokemon down. Okay, never mind, actually. I'm eating my words immediately. It's Primarina instead.
I wonder if there isn't a Mabosstiff this game. He might have gone with Treads. Maybe Mesprit.
Oh. Yeah, I did not really get a good look at the team preview. I know he just showed his team, but I was not paying attention, so.
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
Me neither. It's okay.
But actually, Primarina's not a bad switch in here anyway. I mean, a Hyper Voice accounts for a Rage Powder. That's sure gonna chunk Ursaluna like a ton.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no Terra, so it's definitely a 2-hit, I would think. Oh, and that wake up is good. That's very good. Because now it'll be single target.
Curious, why not Earthquake here?
He may have been playing for. Maybe he was expecting the sleep turn, and he thought the Brute would live the Quake and then the sleep turn, maybe.
We certainly don't want to press Earthquake this time now.
No.
I think the Double Protect is just way too... Like, that's a clear move for a fake out here, so... Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one.
Is there a way that Richard sneaks out of this?
I'm not sure. I mean... There is a way, actually. There's one universe, you know, Doctor Strange style. There's one universe. If that Quick Claw Spore can come out and hit the Primarina, or it might just be faster than the Prim, actually.
That's true. That would be insane. That'd be an all-time.
Oh,
actually, yeah,
it needs Quick Claw.
Oh, yeah. We gotta have the Quick Claw. It's your time, Smeargle.
Come on, Smeargle. You were clutch once. You gotta do it one more time to bring it home.
That's the risk with these luck-based items. You really don't want it to come down to that luck, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
What happened to the game we love? It's so lucky.
Alas. The coins were not in Rich's favor. But he called it!
Yeah, that's a great play. Wow. This is really interesting, actually.
But this Hyper Voice is gonna do a ton.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow. I really thought...
Well, the Glaive Rush did double its damage, right?
Yeah, it did. That's why. No, that makes total sense. Yep, because I was kind of thinking if this Facade kills, which it didn't, so I guess it wouldn't have mattered too much anyways, but if that Facade killed, it could have been a 2v1 against Mabosstiff.
Yeah, although I don't know if that would have been I don't know if that's even winnable.
Yeah.
And even in that scenario, Mabasa double intimidates and.
Yeah.
Well,
it's tough to say. It might not be. Yeah. Well, Robby takes the second game here, and he takes a 2-0. That second game was very, very close, but Robby takes it, and he is now 5-2 on the season.
There you go. Yeah. What a record. I think. Does that poise him to go to playoffs?
Not yet, but he's definitely likely in tiebreaker territory at the very least. So he's in a good spot, that's for sure. Well,
yeah. There you go.
Looks like we've got Robby in call here. Robby,
hi.
You know, what were you thinking after that Quick Claw Spore game 2?
Well, my first thought was, man, this sucks. But I kept my composure because I was like, sure, I got double spored this turn because of the Quick Claw Spore, but I was looking at the game field and I felt like since there was no dark move on the whatever he's called, Brute Bonnet, then I didn't feel like Vax was super pressured in that game state, especially seeing how much the Glaive Rush from Smeargle did. So I was like, as long as I don't get a 3-turn sleep, Vax is good, which Vax got 3-turn slept, but I think the last turn Salazzle was asleep. I was like, I think if Salazzle does not wake up here, that really hurts me a lot here. So it's like, but I go into that knowing, okay, the chances of that exact same game state happening again in a game 3 isn't very high, but you know, I have to play around it.
Here you go.
Richer.
Yeah, for Richer. I guess.
What's up?
What really motivated the Drift Blim Trick Room over Cresselia? I know that obviously the items favor Drift Blim, but
yeah,
I brought it
because I have noticed that Fake Out's been pretty prevalent, kind of looking through the teams. Especially that game 1, I was prepared somewhat for the Fake Out turn. I was really prepared to use that Terra Fighting, but I was hoping it would get through like Fake Out and Taunt setups, and then if we got into a point where maybe like the Imprison came out or something like that, like it still might have not been great. But I felt like Cress, especially with the big dog, I don't remember what his name is. But either way, I felt like both of my kind of big Trick Room setters were hard to set up there, and I felt like Driftblim might have been able to get through it just to deal with like Fake Out and stuff like that, but that was not the case.
I mean, yeah, Mabasif was a really great bring. I think just threatening huge damage. And I do not envy your position because Salazzle, a super fast Pokemon with both Taunt and Fake Out, was just a really hard thing to match up against for a Trick Room team.
Yeah, I definitely should have just I should have ripped the Terra Ghost at the beginning. That first game, I think I could have gotten Trick Room set up and it might have gone a little bit better in my favor. But I mean, he brought great, and you know, game 2 I got the Quick Claw double spore.
Yes, that was hype. You know, I will say it's hard to make Spore hype, but you made it hype that turn.
Hey, I got to give it all to Smeargle. Have we won a game yet? No, we haven't. But he's been with me through thick and thin.
Hell yeah.
And that's all that matters. That's my guy. The theme continues. Just discount whatever their best Pokemon is, and we keep going.
I am a big fan
Could this
of
be
that
considered
gimmick.
Smeargle's first kill?
It might have been.
Because the Destiny Bond took out Furina. Like,
There was-
that's...
Yeah, I forgot about
kills
Destiny.
then, because the Glaive Rush as well. Killed the
Yeah, Glaive Rush
Salazzle.
took out Salazzle.
Speaking
That's
of,
right, yeah.
Richer,
I forgot about that.
I kind of liked that turn, although it seemed like that was a hard game to win anyways. But that turn when you glaive rush the Salazzle, because we were talking here and we were thinking maybe you do the quick claw spore play into like Prim and hope for that, but like the glaive rush obviously could take out the Salazzle, which was interesting. So that was pretty good.
Yeah, I felt like my only potential way to get out of that situation is I knew the taunt was coming. I was like, maybe if I can kill the Salazzle, maybe I'll try to do something, and then I can make something magical happen just out of the brink of existence. But it was at 1 health. It's like, well, if they taunt, Smeargle does nothing. And either way, Smeargle's kind of going down here, so we're just clicking the kill button, and we're ruining his score. Even though I didn't win the game, I got multiple interactions of you did not get better differential, and I take that as a win.
I know. I kind of forgot about the Destiny Bond game 1. I protected with Smeargle because Salazzle. I was like, ooh, I'm not getting faked out here, and then I got Destiny bonded.
Lo and behold.
But...
I'm going down. I'm taking your differential down with me.
Yeah, that game 2, that last turn, or that like second to last turn there was real scary because there was the thought in the back of my head. I was like, man, like I might still be able to do this if I get Quick Claw spored, but it's gonna be a lot harder because Smeargle's. But I was like, I had to do something about Smeargle this turn because it's faster than Primarina and the Bostif in the back.
Right.
So I was real scared of Quick Claw Spore. If I had known, I mean, I still would have taunted. I think I'd always have to taunt there because I do not think Flamethrower kills you. I was kind of shocked that Hyper Voice did. Because I don't believe I'm max special attack.
It is the Glaive Rush debuff. But yeah, it was still kind of surprising.
Or no, it didn't. It lost the debuff because it went before Primarina.
Did I read that?
Oh wait, no, I'm stupid. Never mind. He Glaive Rush 2 kill. That makes a lot. I kind of forgot Glaive Rush does that.
Yeah.
I'm so used to Showdown with a big red Glaive Rush underneath my name when I'm taking double damage.
I thought that did more to the target.
No.
That makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, this move's broken. What happened?
Dude, if Bax had that, it'd be over. It'd be so over.
It'd be a little bit more than 70 points.
Yeah, I didn't know what Glaive Rush did when I brought it. So I was like,
basically just better outrage.
Yeah, I was reading the description. I'm like, wait, it does double damage until my next turn? Wait, that's correct. And then I saw Seed Bomb. I'm like, man, I must have read that move wrong. I don't. If that was double damage, I need to be concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obviously that wasn't the case, but I was kind of surprised with how much Seed Bomb. I guess you had booster attack, but I was very bulky bags.
Dang.
The Mushroom's a strong guy. You don't want to be on the receiving
He is strong.
end of him.
Yeah, the Terra Ghost was a good bring, obviously, because we were talking about the dark move potential on the Brute Bonnet, and it was like, I mean, close combat makes total sense, especially against this team with treads and backs. But there was a couple of moments where Sucker Punch obviously would have been nice, but it's hindsight. So
yeah, I do regret not bringing like Sucker Punch or like Lash Out or something to deal with like an Intimidate turn or something like that. But it is what it is.
Yeah, Terra Ghost, it was sort of a last-second decision before I turned my team sheet in. Because it was originally Terra Fairy. There was a couple reasons for it. It was definitely Moonblast from Cresselia, Glaive Rush from Smeargle, even though it really wasn't doing that much. But I started doing the calcs on Guts Boosted Facade, and I was just like, holy shit, like even with Intimidate, Reflect, I mean, this is doing Don't. I mean, it almost OHKO'd Primarina with the reflect. You know.
Yeah,
like,
I was very shocked that it did that much damage.
I think I'm like impish. I'm like relaxed Primarina. Like I have a plus defense nature. It did a lot. You know. So. I was like, yeah, I need something that's just immune to it. And I'm like, I've seen in the past you've ran Drain Punch sets before, so it also denies some health recovery. So I was like, yeah, and I have enough Pokemon to deal with like Earthquake. Like I can go into it. So
I'm definitely still getting used to Pokemon prep. I did not realize Baxcalibur was Ghost until I saw the animation, and I yelled really loud when I saw that.
Oh.
I yelled, "Oh my God, is that Terra Ghost?" And yes, it was. And I went, "Well,
yeah,
hey,
I didn't even.
That's still discount Baxcalibur, Terra type, and all."
Exactly. Yeah, no, it was.
I think we've all had those team sheet moments.
Oh yeah, especially in these games.
Yeah, I think game 2. I think the Terra Ghost was part of why I decided on the Bax lead, because I was like, well, one, I think Bax just leads really well into this team, and two, I think if he brings the exact same lead, then if he decided to Terra Ghost that game, then he gets Trick Room up. So if I have Bax with Terra Ghost, nothing's really switching into a loaded dice Icicle Spear well, and I can't get faked out. So I think it was just a good bring for me.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Definitely.
I think you led well. But yeah, I don't know. Any other comments, guys?
That's all I got. I got outplayed. It was what it was. He brought the good brings and had the good plays, and that's this fun time.
It was a fun set.
Yeah. Well,
I was like, oh, yeah. I still remember the turn with the quick claw spore. I'm like, man, I bet you this brute bonded just spored me too, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, that was a wild turn.
It was fun to watch. Yeah.
Well, we appreciate everybody watching. We appreciate the players playing. We are gonna close down the stream. Make sure you tune in next week. We've got another very exciting match, and that one will be Damage versus Fury. Alrighty.
Yep.
See you guys next week.
Should be a fun one.
Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.